Well, it's Tuesday. Made it through Monday. Monday was rough. Monday was rough. I didn't come out to my walking path on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is the day that I go to Daddy's house. So I kind of got up and was preparing myself to be over there all day. And Sunday, I just thought I'd take a day. But um, having that one day off made a difference. But I pushed through. And I'm pushing through again here on this Tuesday. In my classroom, this would be Tall Tale Tuesday. Um, but I woke up with the past on my mind and in my heart this morning. And I can be pretty retrospective. As a matter of fact, I wrote a whole book about the past. But yeah, and I was thinking about, different projects that I had done, different initiatives and endeavors. And each time I thought about one, the question would come up, so why didn't it go all the way? Why didn't it go all the way? I felt like few actually reached their pinnacle. They actually did what I believed they could do. But then that word belief is really kind of where we're going this morning. I kind of thought that I was going to take that whole thought about the past and, what I accomplished, what I didn't accomplish, what I learned, how I grew, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But actually, that's the garbage man with all that noise. But actually, that's not what carried me through my walking meditation this morning. Soon as my foot hit this park path, because I walk from my house to the park, as soon as I hit this path at the park, that whole notion of belief is what popped up. And I just carried it through my walking meditation. And, what came to me is you can really only go as far as your belief will take you. Let that sit a while, because I let it sit a while with me. And there's a scripture that came to me too. I don't know where it is, so don't ask me. But it says, Lord, help thou now my unbelief. So I had to go in and start thinking about, okay, what was my belief? Did I truly, truly believe? Or what was blocking? What was getting in my way? And so I thought, man, that's been a deep one. And then I normally listen to Spirit by Beyonce. That's my meditation song. But today I let it flow on over to the next song. And the next song was, you guessed it, Believe. And I think that, that's something we all need to look at. We're trying to accomplish things in our lives. We've got challenges. We're trying to overcome obstacles. And we're wondering why this is not working, why that's not working, or why I'm not achieving that level that I know is in me. And I want us to think about belief. That's really a big one. That's a big one, belief. So I hope that this little meditation share falls on some ears. I hope it falls on some ears. I see my old classmate Vicki Jackson saying good morning. Good morning, Vicki. Vicki is always reminding me of the cut-ups that I did in Mr. Yarborough's class. I've forgotten that I was such a horrible kid, but not true, because it's in my book. Yeah, again, I hope this falls on some ears somewhere, because we've got to examine our belief. What do we really, really believe? When we set out to do something, when we set out to accomplish something, what do we really, really believe about it? Can we do this? And belief is rooted in fear. It comes from fear. And you might say, I'm not afraid of anything. I don't have any fears. I want to challenge you on that, because at the root of disbelief is fear. So, yeah, and that's where I've got another half of my walking meditation to do. So I'm going to take that part, rooting out fear, getting to the core of doubt and uncertainty, and getting to the root of it all, which is fear. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? And is it worth being afraid of that? We hear things that say, I love you too, Vicki. It's you and me this morning. And thanks for listening, because I've decided that, I told you guys, I've got to get anything that comes in, I got to get it out. That's part of my healing, is so that I can get this stuff out. Whatever comes to me, I've got to get it out. Good morning, Yolanda. Yes, rooting out fear. You've got to get it out. And we've heard people say fear is false evidence appearing real. Of course, some people say forget everything and run. But I like that false evidence appearing real because we have a tendency to believe in what fear is showing us. And it gets in our way. It really, really does. So anyway, I just thought I'd stop and share that because I thought it was worth sharing. And then not only that, this is part of my healing is to get out whatever comes in here, I've got to share it. I've got to put it out. And it might not be pretty. I might not be pretty, but the idea is to express it because that's why it was given to me to express. So listen, you guys, some of you guys are at work. Some folks are enjoying spring break. The rest of us are still quarantined. Going out is needed. That's not true. We're going out a little bit more than we need to. I am. But yeah, so y'all have a great Tuesday. And I'll be back here tomorrow and we'll see what it is that I have to share. All right. Thanks for listening. Thank you, Vicki. Thank you, Miss Yolanda.